A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. In the name of Allah, most gracious and most merciful. Now we are in the session. So the trends in cybersecurity. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Prayer should always be our first response to every situation. I invite Dr. A. Haja Alauddin, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Application, Rcc Kirat. Please, sir.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. غير المغلوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to Allah, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds, most gracious and most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship, and thee no aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast bestowed thy grace, those who is not wrath and who got astray. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. It is a welcome gift to encourage others to achieve greatness. Now I request Dr. Sabin Mam to deliver the welcome address.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's program, Trends in Cybersecurity. Leaders instill in their people a hope for success, for belief in themselves. Positive leaders empowers people to accomplish their goal. Such a great leader as the resource person of our program, I welcome Mr. Haja Mohideen, founder of Rochester. Welcome you, sir. A small body of determined spirits fired by an unquenchable faith in their mission can alter the course of history. I welcome Mr. Aditya Nair, Innovation Engineer, Rochester Certified Trainer. Welcome you, sir. I also extend my warm welcome Mr. Prem Kumar, the sales team of Rochester, as well as I welcome Mr. Jaipal Joseph, Business Development Head in Rochester. Welcome you, sir. I extend my warm welcome to Mr. V.S. Gopalakrishnan, Director, Crescent Research and Innovation Facilities Private Limited. Welcome you, sir. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Such a wonderful personality, Dr. Pakir Moideen, Head Department of Computer Application. Welcome you, sir. I welcome all the persons to be present on the dais and off the dais. Last but not least, I welcome all the students and faculty members of Department of Computer Application, IT, as well as CSE. Welcome you all for this wonderful session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. As we look ahead into the next century, leaders will be those who empower others. I invite Mr. V.S. Gopalakrishnan, sir, to honor Mr. Raja Maidin, sir, the President of CTO, Rochester. Mr. Aditya Nair, sir.
So I request V.S. Gopalakrishnan, Director, Crescent Research and Innovation Facility Private Limited, to honor Mr. Aditya Nair. Next I request V.S. Gopalakrishnan, sir, to honor Prem Kumar from the Rochester. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Haja Moideen, President and CTO of Rochester, to honor a wonderful personality of Dr. Pakir Moideen, Head Department of Computer Application. Please, sir. I request Mr. Haja Moideen, sir, to honor Jaipal Joseph, Business Head, Rochester. Thank you, sir. Now I request Mr. Prem Kumar, Head Incubation, Strategy, Operation and Seed Funds of CIIC, to Mr. Haja Moideen.
Thank you to all. Now I request Ms. Svesha Nayas of CRIF to deliver a brief about CRFA and Rochester.
Hello. So good morning all. Good morning to all the participants and our dignitaries on the dais and also off the dais. So in short, I'll say that CRIF, that is nothing but Crescent Research and Innovation Facilities Private Limited, we are a diversified company where we provide training to all the individuals, not just students, whereas we even provide training to the managers, to the CEOs, to all level in any companies. And also we are into investment. So as a student, you guys are mostly in the first year. If you have an idea, if you have a team, do approach us. We'll be ready to make an investment if the idea is a future oriented. If the idea has a future oriented approach, you can contact the details which will be given in the form. And as I said, we are into the training platform. One of the first MOU we have signed is with the Rochester. We are privileged to sign the MOU with them. And as you know, Rochester is into training, certification and accreditation of many technology courses. They are into 3 main domains, which is cybersecurity, technology and innovation. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I invite Ms. Anisha to give brief introduction about today's resource person, Mr. Haja Moideen sir.
Mr. Haja Moideen is the founder of Rochester, a New York-based internal technology company with training and certification as well as media publishing, a postgraduate in software engineering from Rochester University, UK. He has over 30 years of experience in IT and with building in multi-million dollar business in the United States with over 90 certifications in software, data security and internal protocol from Microsoft, Apple, Oracle, IBM, Intel, Cisco, of multiple patents related to mobile phones and operating system. He has also created the Certificated Chief Innovation Officer and the Certificated Master of Business Leadership certification and training programs which are being launched in universities and business schools around the world. He lives in New York and goes and travels to Singapore. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of Department of Computer Application. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha. Now we invite Mr. Haja Moideen sir to deliver talk about trends in cybersecurity.
Just switch off the lights. Hi guys, good morning. Thank you for the lovely introduction and all the great things you've been talking about me. Fantastic. Right, it's been a dark day. We called it, very bad event that happened in the US for the last 2 weeks. You know what that is? Every company in New York is afraid of this event. That is Uber. They got hacked. Hilton Hotel, the chain, multi-billion-dollar company, they got hacked. Shangri-La in Tokyo, in Japan, in China, Singapore, Indonesia, they got hacked. Hack means what? What I'm talking about? We're talking about millions of passport details, credit card details is published on the dark web. The damage that's being caused right now is almost about $2 billion. And they're still going to get fined. So CISA is an organization in the US, they posted 2 days ago, expect another cyber attack from North Korean, Iranian hackers and be prepared. And you know what Indian government agency released? They said 84% of cybersecurity professionals, they just gave up. If there's an event, cyber attack event, we can't do anything about it. Regardless of all the protection and defense mechanism in place, we are hopeless. You know what? We give up. 84%, 84. That's really bad. That's the reason I'm telling you guys, it's a dark day for the US. So why am I here? Why am I right in front of you? What's in for your career? There's something important I want to share with you, because the US government and US companies need your help, students' help. Right. So let's talk about recognition. So today, I don't want to criticize colleges, I don't want to criticize universities, this is a fact. In fact, White House passed a regulation, it's a law. If you want to apply for any government position, either in Department of Energy, Department of Homeland Security, Department of Commerce, degree is not required. You don't need to have a master's degree, you don't need to have a bachelor's degree, you don't need to have even a high school diploma to get the job. What they require is skills. Whether you have experience to do the job. And this is fantastic. Biden administration passed the law. So today, you are measured by not paper. You're not measured by number of degrees and PhDs you have on your resume. That's hopeless. Nobody gives a damn about that. So today people want is, hey, if I bring you into my organization, can you solve my problem? If the answer is yes, you're hired. I don't give a damn what you hold. So what I'm going to present you is what we call skills. Skills means certification. Skills means recognition. Nothing to do with academic or degrees. Right. So I know you have heard about cybersecurity, the attacks and the threats and so on, but this is the buzzword you got to master. Okay, it's denial of service attack, identity spoofing, spam, ransomware, farming, eavesdropping, viruses, trojans and worms and phishing. My God, the industry is about $234 billion in the US alone. And this is the industry is not going down, it's increasing, it's moving forward at the rate of 20% per year. So if you want to make an investment, come here. Because the job is secure, the opportunities are great, and you're going to have a rosy future right ahead of you. But there is something you got to understand, is the preparation and discipline to get into this profession, it's quite steep. It's not like accounting, it's not like mathematics or physics or engineering. This requires problem-solving skills. I know, it's not about hacking, trust me guys. So if you're thinking like sitting in a mother's basement, drinking Coca-Cola, eating pizza, and say, I'm going to hack, I'm going to take over the network, I'm going to destroy and ransack the machines. If your mentality is that, as a hacker, nobody wants you. Nobody wants to hire you. You will never get a job anywhere in the world. Because this profession requires responsibility. Okay, I'll show you some demos. Okay, what the responsibility means. If 1,000 employee company comes to you and says, can you help me protect the network? Can you help me write security policies? Can you please teach me what I'm doing wrong? Can you fix my problem? If your answer is yes, I'm telling you, man, you shouldn't be here. We want you in the US. We want you in California. We want you in New York. I'm from New York City. We want you right there. Because we don't have people. They're struggling. And I'll give you statistics right now, and Aditya is going to go online and show you the job openings right now. not one, not two, not three, thousands right now. There is a form called apply, you can apply. And I call one guy to apply right now. Because this is a global problem. And India requires 400,000 cybersecurity engineers, and they reached out to us. Where is Prem? Prem here? Yeah. The government reached out to us. Do you know how many of you guys know about Bharatiyar University? Bharatiyar University in India? You guys know? They all know. You guys are quiet, man. Come on, lighten up. Come on, it's fun. Right, so India requires about 400,000 cybersecurity engineers, and we will be training, we will be getting these people fill those positions in about 50,000. That's in Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore, and starting from Crescent, Chennai. Okay, so we are going on a streak to fill those positions. Now, what is the biggest threat? If somebody asks you, okay, Haja, just name two biggest threats right now so I look good, I look smart in cybersecurity jargon. 2 words, memorize this. Ransomware and phishing attacks. This is it. This is the most prevalent attack that's going around the world right now. So what is ransomware attacks? Okay, that's easy. The hackers penetrate the system and they try to make money out of it, and they're doing a great job. Do you think, for example, the North Korean government, it's actually the government, state-sponsored hackers. We call them cyber criminals. We don't use the word hackers anymore. These guys are badass. And they generate $2 billion, 1.9 actually, just attacking companies worldwide and threatening them to collect the money. $1.9 billion. That's only North Korean hackers. Now throw in Russian, throw in Iranian hackers, throw in Vietnam hackers, oh my God, the number is going to escalate. Okay, it's on the rise. So every single organization, 99% of the time, they did face an attack. They did encounter a threat. So it's something you cannot bypass, something you cannot ignore, because it's a must. It's like a medicine. You need that medicine at home. You need it badly. Whether you fall sick, whether you have fever, whether you have a chicken pox, I don't give a damn, but you need those medicines. Similarly, every single organization needs this guy, this particular personnel to protect them. All right? If they don't, what's going to happen? Hey, you know what? I'm running a coffee day shop, like Starbucks. I don't need to hire these guys. If you don't, what happens in the US? You get fined. Shareholders will, brutalize you. You will be treated like a criminal. Actually, that happened. Uber CEO was fined and he's going to jail because he didn't protect Uber's network from hackers. He's going to jail. Yesterday's news. 10 years in prison. He is the CTO of the company. Technology, information, CISO. His job is to protect the shareholders' value. His job is to protect the company's assets. He let it loose. Now what they done? Get out. Get the hell out of my face. You're out. Not only going out, you're going straight to prison. Because he's trusted you. The Uber network trusted you. All the data is in the dark web. So, if you don't know about Shangri-La, oh my God, I stay in Shangri-La in Japan, in Hong Kong and Vietnam. This is one of the luxury hotels. Okay, I mean, this is like a 4 Seasons, even bigger than Hilton. So all the rich Chinese guys stay here. Now this happened 2 days ago, man. 2 days ago. The entire Asian countries are struggling because the economy depends upon these properties. Okay, now why? Why they're so worried? Now when you walk into a hotel, when you check in, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, hey, show me your passport. I need that. And they take a scanned copy of the passport, store it into the system so they can give the cops. This is a problem. It's normal in most countries. So what happened is, the passport copy is kept in a centralized database across the Shangri-La chain. That's millions. My passport copy is also leaked. And I got an email from Shangri-La, I'm so sorry, Mr. Haja, and encountered incident, blah, 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 and we will do everything in the event that if somebody were to do a impersonation of you, we will pay the cost to fix the damages. That's all they do, right? So let me move on. Ferrari. Oh, the beautiful car. I don't drive a Ferrari, I drive a Porsche. But I love to drive a Ferrari. Where is Aditya? Yeah, he's a Ferrari fan, right? One day, man, one day. All right, so Ferrari headquarters is in Italy. And what happened was, their network was compromised, and the cyber criminals, they stole every single customer who purchased the Ferrari, including the revenue, including how much they paid for it, how much tax was encountered, and the telephone numbers and phone details of all the rich guys who ever owned a Ferrari in the world, because that's the HQ. Italy's HQ. Right, so that's what I'm saying. The last 2 weeks has been a dark day, okay, in cybersecurity, including me. So we are like, we're so paranoid. Now here, LA, Los Angeles School District. And the LAPS school got hacked last week, and the hackers were asking for $1 million in ransom. You know what? The government said don't pay them. It's okay, fine. The school's personal details, health records, psychiatric reserves, the teacher's payslip, everything is published on the dark web. You know what? They said no, it doesn't matter. School is public school, they don't give a damn. They don't have shareholders, they only have politicians report to. That's fine. So let's move on to Opus Telecom. Aditya, could you explain about this? Hack, here.
So, hi everyone, I'm Aditya, I'm from Rochester. So, Opus Telecom is one of the largest telecom providers, like you have Airtel, Vodafone in India. Opus is the biggest in Australia. So for them, 9.8 million customer records were hacked. And what does it include? Their identity cards, their personal information, their home addresses, every single thing was stolen by the attackers and leaked online for Opus Telecom. And again, this was 2 weeks ago, all very, very fresh. Every single hack that Mr. Haja and me are showing you here is from within the past 3 weeks, nothing further than that. And these are all big multi-billion-dollar companies which have huge teams that are designed to protect their networks, but have obviously failed.
Right, thanks Aditya. He will show you a demo later, once I finish my presentation. Now, why is this important to you? You can Google it, it's on the internet. The entire Australian government has to get involved to protect the citizens. Okay, the police force is involved, the Australian CISA incident response team was involved, and the customers lost complete hope on the government and the private sector. So this is really bad. Now I can go on and on. So this is a Holiday Inn, Crown Plaza, Intercontinental Hotels, and how do they do it? It's a simple. This is the stupidest hack. And if the guy who was managing this particular bloody network, I'll give a tight slap. Look at the password he kept for the Active Directory. Active Directory. Okay? That's the sysadmin. Q12123. Are you crazy? Don't you have a two-factor authentication? So that was really, really bad. Now this is Uber. This I was talking about the US, right? And this guy was 18 years old. 18 years old. So if you think all these multinational companies, they have the state-of-the-art equipment, they have state-of-the-art defense mechanism, they have state-of-the-art professionals. But yeah, they do. The answer is yes, they do. But if you have 10,000 machines, 20,000 employees to manage, you're toast. You can't. You have to give up. Right. Okay, I can go on and on. Here is a Fast Company. Now, I want you to read this. Okay, this is the White House Biden's executive order passed 6 months ago. 6 months ago. So what he said was, by the way, Biden released the cybersecurity budget for the entire United States government properties to $16 billion. Oh my God, I mean, these numbers doesn't relate much to you, but let me tell you, comparison to other countries in the world, that's a lot. That's huge. That means how the US government is taking cybersecurity seriously. So the executive order has few bullet points. One of the point is, if you zoom in, it says, every single government agency in the US and every single state must hire a cybersecurity engineer. Must hire. Mandated. Compulsory. If they don't, they will not receive the budget and they will face consequence in Congress. Right. So this is what you're facing. The threat you'll be facing. All right. Now this is interesting statistics. Companies, every company in the world facing the internet, they suffer a ransomware attack every 11 seconds, including as Rochester. If you look at us, the log files of Apache all pop up, the IP address scans from the threat actors all around the world. Okay? Now, this cybersecurity hiring remains red hot, the industry to surpass 400 billion market by 2027. So that is high. Now, what is a cybersecurity professional? Okay, guys, if you want to take a picture, take this screenshot, because that's going to affect your life. Today, there are 4.6 million unfilled positions for cybersecurity professionals in the US alone. So Aditya will go online, on live internet he will do and show you those positions. Ready, available. You can just join if you have the skills, because nobody's applying. Because nobody has the skills. Nobody knows this terminology. Nobody knows DevSecOps. Nobody knows Bitcoin, how cryptocurrency works. Nobody knows blockchain. Okay, but if you have those skills, the job is waiting right now. You don't have to dream about the job. You can join right now. But nobody's doing it. Why? Because US, the total cybersecurity professional in the whole of the US is only 1 million, guys. It's very small. So the demand is there right now. Okay, in India alone, 400,000. Aditya, can you show? He will show. He will log in and show you companies like Shell, Starbucks, Accenture, Microsoft. They want to hire you. They say, here is the position. I am paying you like $200,000 a year. Please submit your resume right now. I want to interview you. That's the demand for cybersecurity professionals. And companies around the world are struggling. They come to us. I'll tell you why they choose Rochester. Example, in Malaysia, I was there like 3 weeks ago. The Malaysian government signed a MOU. Where is Prem? He's gone. Yeah, can you explain that? Signed a MOU with Rochester because they are also struggling. They said, Rochester, can you please produce at least 5,000 professionals right now so that we can put them in the vacancies in government alone. 5,000 right now. Go ahead. Could you mention about that? The demand.
Yeah. Cybersecurity Malaysia have signed an agreement with Rochester, and we are getting on to Malaysia next week to train some of the cybersecurity professionals available in the market. And the number is huge. It's into several thousands, and this is a big turnaround for cybersecurity Malaysia and Rochester as a whole. Yeah.
Okay, so I nailed the point to you. The job is right there, the vacancy is right there, and the minute I show you the amount the company is going to pay you, your job will drop. That's the power of cybersecurity professional. Now, who are these guys? What does it mean? What am I supposed to do? So if I join the company like Microsoft as cybersecurity engineer, what's my job role? What's my daily routine? Okay, let me define what that particular position is. Cybersecurity engineers identify threats, vulnerabilities, systems, and software, then apply the skills to develop, implement high-tech solutions, defend against hacking, malware, ransomware. That's a mouthful. That's a lot. So don't worry, at the end of the presentation, I'll put it into a beautiful hands-on dashboard and show you this is exactly what you will do every single day. Look at the log and manage the SOC 2 and write security policies and so on. So this is what you will be doing. And by the way, These guys are not hackers. These guys are top of the food chain. So these guys are equal to CIO or CEO of the company. And they're highly respected. Extremely respected. The minute you say, I'm a cybersecurity professional, sit in a bar, have a drink of scotch, people say, oh my God, I better take 2 steps from now. Aditya gets this a lot, right? Share experience, man. I had a scotch in a bar with them. One guy, go share experience. He said, what do you do? And he said, I'm a cybersecurity engineer. Show them
It's because the cybersecurity industry, immediately when you say cybersecurity, immediately people start thinking about hacking. So the moment you say cybersecurity, they take their phone and put it in their pocket because they're worried that you might do something, and immediately they step back because they're not sure, because of the misconception of what it is. Everyone thinks cybersecurity means hacking, when cybersecurity actually means so much more than that. It is securing the network from hackers. So as Mr. Haja said, when you go into a bar, you end up talking to somebody, you go into a restaurant, you end up talking to somebody, they ask, what do? You say cybersecurity, and immediately they automatically become hesitant and saying, do you know what is on my phone? Do you know what my email password is? No, we don't, but ultimately as a cybersecurity engineer, you would ensure that hackers don't know your email ID and password from a state-sponsored attacker or whatever it may be.
Right, okay. So there is one more thing you got to do. You got to play the part as well. So I'll show you what that play the part means, cybersecurity engineer. Now, this is a scale, okay, on the left, what we call Mickey Mouse professionals you see on YouTube. Please don't watch those. You're not them. I'm not here to prepare you, teach you those skills, because those are the guys companies don't want to hire. All right. So on the right of the scale, what you have is a skilled cybersecurity engineers. Think of these guys as doctors or pilots. That's the respect this position, this job role gives you. Right. So why is it difficult? You see, I told you 4.6 million positions available right now. India has 400,000 positions unfilled. Okay, Malaysia and Singapore government both have 60,000 jobs right now you can apply unfilled. Why? Why can't they fill this position? That's because companies are rejecting candidates with a paper qualification, with academic qualifications. What they want is this: DevSecOps, artificial intelligence, cyber threat, blockchain, privacy, governance, risk management, incident handling, cloud deployment, SOC 2, blah, 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 blah. That's a lot. I know, don't get scared. That's what I'm here. My job is to take you guys and put you in the job positions today. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to sell you something. I'm here to get you that employment. I'm here to get you the big paycheck. I'm here to get you that position. You go to a bar and you get the respect. Cybersecurity engineer. I'm here to shape your future. Okay? You don't have to buy anything. I'm not here to sell anything. Because the government's come to me, please, I want to hire people. Can you train and put them in the job role? So, now, the RCC will fill those job requirements. So what is the job roles? Okay, in this profession, it's not one size fits all, does not work. Okay, so you have analyst, engineer, architect, software developer, administrator, pen tester, cryptography. You got to master all this. I'm sorry, you have to. You have no choice. But I'm not saying you're going to be the guru or cybersecurity ninja within a week, within a month, within 6 months. But if you start now, within 1 year, you'll be ready. Trust me, I'll guarantee you that. Because I did in my profession. Many of my students did as well. They're working in Accenture. And it took them 6 months to get this done. And that's what we are here. So don't get scared. Any skills that's really new, looks very complex, looks scary, looks frightening. Okay, that's what I don't know whether you guys love Billy Ocean, one of my favorite from the 80s. He says, what is it, Aditya? When the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? So that's what I like to emphasize here, is this is what we are training. And, okay. So another thing is, if you go into the market with a skill, they're going to ask you one question. How is it recognized? Is it recognized by HR? HR is the one who's going to interview you. Any company, including IBM, including American Express, including Esso, including Airtel. All right. So they're going to ask you, Is your skill being verified by ISO IEC 17024? The answer is yes. If you say yes, and every single HR in the world will recognize that if you have this. This is not a degree. This is not an academic qualification. This is a proof that you have all the skills I showed you. Kubernetes, containers, artificial intelligence, blockchain, blah, blah, blah. To get this is not easy, guys. Yes, that's my signature. That's me, Haja. And we train Pentagon. We train the US military. Okay, we train governments in most countries. Now, first time in India, we want to train and fill those people in the position called cybersecurity engineer. Now, Aditya, he will explain about this. Tell them about the salary.
Okay, so basically this is a graph that shows you some of the topmost requested certifications in cybersecurity, and this is the average. Sorry.
The top one.
I can't, okay. So the most common job titles, as you can see, is a security engineer, cybersecurity engineer, information security engineer, network security engineer, system security engineer. And the average salary is $117,000 US for these job roles. And of course, we have certifications, or these are certifications that are the most highly requested, that will enable you to earn this particular salary in the job market. Now, as a cybersecurity engineer, almost $120,000 is a huge amount of salary. $12,000 a month would be into 80. Yeah, you can definitely buy a car. Huh? You can easily buy an Audi. Probably after 2 years.
That looks good. Yeah, so can you log on and show them where these jobs are, where these vacancies are? Later, do it later. All right, guys, let me finish this. Right, okay. I know, hold on. I know it's too good to be true, okay? But it is true. It is true. He's going to show you 4.6 million jobs waiting. Now, here's the thing. Guys, focus. I'm here to give you a future. I'm here to give you the magic number. I'm here to get you the job. I'm not bullshitting. Okay, I'm not doing for fun. My job is only one thing. The minute you go and apply and get into the door, that makes me happy. So I'm here not for me, not for Rochester, I'm here for you. And that's my job, to get you in the interview. And my job is to put you in front of HR guys and you do the magic. We will make sure you get through that. So one of the things is called NICE framework. Memorize these words. NICE framework. So in cybersecurity, in the US organization called the NIST has created a standard. If you're going to have a job role, you must make sure you can operate, maintain, you can protect and defend, and so on. So what employers are looking for is this. If you have this, these are the cybersecurity engineers in the US right now, being trained. Being trained. Not Mickey Mouse, not amateurs, real badass. No nonsense. If you hire one of these guys, they know A to Z in a Hilton hotel. What can I do for you? How I can protect, how I can recommend solutions for you. They can go and talk to McAfee. They can talk to Microsoft. Say, no, I don't like that. I want DevSecOps in all the organizations. How to write secure code. Now, framework. So everything has to be on a framework. So one of the things what you want to do is focus on, that's RCC. Let me skip this. Yeah, there you go. These are the engineers, cybersecurity engineers working in Pentagon, working in Department of Defense, working with dashboards, preventing attacks from state sponsors. So they have the same skill that you're going to get. They are going to have the same skill. You're going to have the same skills they are working on. Now I'm going to play this video for you. There's no audio. Just watch. Look at the dashboards. Guys, by the way, that's what you will be doing as this role, cybersecurity engineer. And these are the skills you need to master. Machine learning, deep learning, voice control, 5G, biometrics, drones, quantum computing, blockchain, neural networks, innovation, IoT. If you have these skills, not Mickey Mouse, not amateur, you should really know how to do, not book-based knowledge, real hands-on practicals, and you know ins and out of these technologies. How do you create a blockchain? How do you create a drone? How do you even program an operating system? How many of you guys know that? I'll give one challenge to you right now. You know Microsoft Windows 11, create another operating system. Yeah, do it, open source. I'm going to give 5 minutes to do that. 5 minutes, open source. Fire up your C#, fire up your C++, put your logo there. Make sure that you connect to the internet using your own browser. 5 minutes can you build an operating system? The answer is yes, I need you. Actually, you can. The open source React OS is right there with the C++ source code. From GitHub, download it, compile it, instructions are right there. Modify it, put your own logo, that's what we have done it here. So, if you have this skill and if your arrow is pointed towards that direction, my friend, your future is not there, it's here. Ready, right now. 2 things you can do. Haja, shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a shit what you're talking about. I'm okay with my life. I'm okay going to coffee shop, Saravana Bhavan, eat my dosa there, and go and watch these movies, play some video games, hang out with my friends. That's the lowest job, lowest life you can have. Don't do that. I was like that. But I'm giving you this amazing feature in which you can be extremely successful by mastering these skills. Now, you may look at me, why Haja's dress is funny look? This is not funny look, this is my attire. This is my dress code as a cybersecurity engineer. So when I go to corporation, this is how I dress. This is how I look. And that's the job position that we are preparing you for. Aditya, I can explain? I'll give you an example. We have like 20 students in our class. What do they dress?
Yeah.
In Dubai.
So I think this is one of Mr. Haja's favorite exercises.
He's not wearing a tie, he excused himself. Jeans? Is almost that?
Almost, sorry, missed the tie.
Yes, put on the tie.
I'll just tie it.
Put on the tie, do it right now. What the hell, man? You're showing a bad example.
Sorry.
You have to be a role model of these guys. Put it on. Guys, take a lovely picture as a handsome guy. I'll wait. That's fine, that's fine. They want to see your body, man. Don't close it. Open your body, yeah.
Thank you. So what Mr. Haja just pulled on me is generally what he does, what we do wherever we go. So we pick someone up from the audience and we end up dressing him like this, and of course they leave looking a lot more confident at the end of the day, because this is the goal. You need to look confident, you need to feel confident to get a job, you need to be confident in cybersecurity, and this is what we are aiming for.
Right, so
Sorry guys, tie is coming off.
Yeah, Aditya dress code is he's wearing boots. What do you do?
Go back to taking photos.
I'm going to rewind the clock, go back again, do that. Yeah. Right, so this is the look that you want to project to get that salary, get that respect, guys. Okay, so when we put you, I think we are selecting about 50, right? We are selecting about 50 students from here. Don't worry, you don't pay anything. It's all on us. 50 students, smart, who's committed, who wants to be like Aditya Nair, who wants to move ahead and achieve that goal. I'm here, my team is here to pick those guys so that we can submit those 50 students to the US government and the Indian government and the Malaysian government. Here, hire these guys, trained by us, certified by us. So when you come into the program, when we pick you, okay, we have to select you. So it's like a interview that goes on, making sure that you're passionate, you love this profession, you will be in this class. Okay, this is actual classroom, actual training in this particular job role. And we have a trainer there called Tejinder. And you'll be working on dashboards, you'll be working on artificial intelligence, quantum computing. And this is no theory. This is like a cops training. The minute you come on, you get your hands dirty with a structured program, lab, work and torture yourself. Okay? Now here are some more pictures. Look at that. Here's one more. Here's one more. Here's one more. And we call this Rochester Certified Excellence Center. So what you see here is, I'll show a demo of this. This is called the cyber range. What that means is, you got like 1,000 computers simulated in your environment in which you attack and you defend and you write policies to make sure it doesn't happen again. Okay? So in a realistic simulation, you will be put through. It's just like a pilot training. Pilots get trained in a simulation environment, not in a real plane. Once you pass a simulation, then you fly a real jumbo jet. Now, here we go. That's the trainer right there. And this is what you need. This is a certificate you need. And these are some of the dashboards, what you come across. And using a Rochester and Rose. I'm going to skip some of this. Okay, threat intelligence. Let me talk about threat intelligence. All right, so you'll be working with agencies around the world. We call them sticks-based threat intelligence providers. Whether it's a Homeland Security, Australian government, Austrian government, UK government, and so on. They do have these feeds, the threat that happen in those countries. What you will do is you will collect those feeds, you will analyze, and you will filter how it affects your industry. For example, healthcare, education industry, petroleum, oil and gas, transportation industry, and so on. And here we go. And this, it will show you in a map like this, the attacks coming from, and you will be creating these maps. You will see hackers attacking in animated, beautiful lines going through, just like in the movies, but it's real, it's not simulation. Right, and it's all running on the labs. And if you want to be crazy, right now, Aditya, can talk about cyber labs a little bit.
Okay, so Mr. Haja is talking to you about a lot of skills and exploits and exercises that you can do or you have to do. Now, this is something that we've designed, and the best part is everything is completely free and available on our website for you to go ahead and try. Now, each of the individual labs are different exercises. Okay, if I start talking about ransomware attacks, SQL injections, I'm sure you all don't fully understand what it is, but it is made completely freely available for you all to still go ahead, get your hands dirty and try. And the best part is there's no resources required. You just need a browser. You can do what you want on the browser. The moment you mess up the machine or you're not able to complete the lab, just close the tab, open up the lab again, and it opens up as a fresh machine. You do want to save your progress, you can export the machine and import it somewhere else, and you can start again where you left off. Of course, there's no guides for it, there's no step-by-step instructions for it, but that's the point. It's for you all to go and figure out how to go ahead and finish those exercises. You all need to get your hands dirty, research, read, figure out what the next steps are, and go ahead and play with it. And it's all completely free on our website. Mr. Haja is going to show you the...
That's just one person. We put it on the internet. And that's even sophisticated challenges you can try. But okay, let me show you what exactly you will be doing, okay, in a real company. All right, so if you walk into a, for example, what's the big hotel chain here? Intercontinental, right? So if you go to Intercontinental, and all right, it's booting up. So you'll be working with most probably, but 4 products. One is from a Microsoft Threat Intelligence platform, which is called Office 365. And number 2 is a CrowdStrike. And another one is Mandiant from Google. The 4th product would probably be from IBM, okay? Dr. Watson Threat Intelligence Center. So what exactly you will be doing is this. Okay, let me log on. All right, and I'll show you guys. All right, so this is the dashboard. I'll take a look at the MITRE attack. Last 24 hours, there's nothing there, so I'm going to change it to 1 year. All right, so this is what we call a SOC 2 dashboard, right? So you got like 1,000 computers which runs an agent, which runs a sensor. Let's say in the hotel, whether it's a gym, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's in every room or different branches, and they all report to a centralized a dashboard. We call them SOC dashboard. So what you're going to see here is the operating system, the sensors are installed and running right now. It's CentOS, Windows, Amazon, so on. On the right, you'll see the attacks by brute force region. So let me show you the agent. Here we go. All right, so what you see here, and these are all computers. These are all computers, individual computers in different rooms, different buildings, different networks, and you should be able to see live, like just like a surveillance camera. Okay, who is walking, who is who's suspicious, and what activities they're performing, and you should be able to check the inventory live from here, making sure nobody, for example, receptionist. A receptionist in the hotel, her computer is most important because that's where customers interact. So you want to check, hey, you know what actually she's doing? Is she playing games? Is she downloading or going to Facebook? Or is she clicking a link she's not supposed to? You could see right here, this is one computer. We call them inventory of the data and the stats. Okay? I mean, it's a lot. This is your job, bro. This is what you're going to do. It's not boring, guys, it's exciting. So you would be sitting probably 16 hours a day looking at this dashboard, looking at the sensor. The other time, you will be going and installing sensors and agents and talking to people, creating policies, who should be allowed in the firewall, what rules should I create in the intrusion detection system, and so on. That's it. That's how it works. You're not going to work with 100 products in cybersecurity. Your company will probably spend $100,000 every year. You select the products, lock it down like this, and be alert. And that's about it. All right, so I'm done. Aditya, could you show some the job opportunities?
Okay, so I'm going to show you what are the job opportunities available, and this you can access straight from our site. So you can you can go to rochester.com, you can go to more, hit resources. We have something called Rcc Hacker Badges. Now what are these badges? So when you do take and pass the Rochester Certified Cybersecurity Engineer certification, we do give you a badge. Now what is the importance of this badge? This badge basically tells people who are hiring for a cybersecurity engineer job role that this particular person is skilled in the tasks, in the knowledge and the requirements that we are looking for. So sorry, hang on, I think the internet is a little slow. It's still loading. No, it's connected to the... So you just refreshing. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Yes, this is, as I said. So you click on the RCC badge and here you have the different skills. So I'm just going to click on cybersecurity engineer. Yeah, this is India right now. It's going to show you what are the different postings available. Cybersecurity engineer, VST on bootload, senior cybersecurity engineer. So I'm just going to click on the first one. And here it's going to give you all of the locations, all of the job roles. Let me click on basically, okay, let me.
What's the name? Suri, come. Hey, send Suri for the position, man.
Okay, so Suri, you're going to give me your CV. So I'm just going to apply over here. So,
3 to 5 years, okay, let's assume you have 3 to 5 years.
and you're okay to move to Bangalore? Yes, okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Let me go back to that shine.com. You have shine.com? I'll do this one. This doesn't require shine. So okay to go to Mumbai now? Bangalore, you okay? Now Mumbai, you okay to go to Mumbai? Oh, okay. Yeah.
So anyway, don't lie in your resume, don't ever do that, Cybersecurity is a very small industry. It's extremely small. Everybody knows each other. I know the guys working in Microsoft, I know the guys working in IBM, I know the guys working in HR and Oracle. So it's a small industry. If you wouldn't lie,
Thank you.
you would never get a job again. Okay, I'm just warning you. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. So as I said, you can go in here, you can take a look at all of the postings, you can apply if you meet the relevant skills, and go ahead. This is completely available on our site. You can navigate it without any restrictions.
Thank you, Aditya. We are here to choose 50 students to fill those positions. That's our job. Okay, make sure you get those salaries, right? So which 50 students, that's where we're going to work with Crescent and the wonderful the academicians and the instructors and the management to pick people. I only look for two things. I'm the one final approve the guys. Two things I look for. Number one is passion. You're really passionate to succeed. You want to buy that Ferrari. You want to drive that Porsche. You're not happy with your life. You're not happy with whatever you have, whatever you live. I want that 4K television. I want to, bloody hell, buy the Leica camera. I want to spend my holiday in Switzerland. That's passion. That's driven. That's anger. I don't like what I have. I don't live this life. I want to have something better. If you have the desire, if you have the fire, I guarantee you, man, you will be the next superstar. I look for the guys and the girls with passion. Number two is simple. Just be a good person, that's all. Just be a nice guy. Be a fun guy or a fun girl. That's it. You are ready for the future. I'm done. Thank you so much and God bless you guys.
Thank you, sir. Saying thank you is more than good manners, it is good spiritual. Now, I request Ms. Svesha Nair to deliver word of thanks.
At the outset, I thank our chief guest and resource person, Mr. Haja Moideen sir and Aditya Nair for gracing today's seminar. Indeed, it was a great learning to all of us. And a special thank you to the Rochester team as well. I want to extend our sincere gratitude to the Dean and the HOD of all the department whose attendance made this event possible. And also thank you to the planning committee, faculty and the supporting staff for their unrelenting cooperation and coordination. A special thanks to Mr. Parvez Alam sir, CEO and Director of CIC and the team of CIC as well, without whom this alliance with Rochester nor the event wouldn't have been this great success. We would also like to thank and appreciate all the students who came out in large numbers and also for their active engagement, which was truly fantastic. And now I would like to mention the registration forms to be submitted to the volunteers who are there. And also, if you like this event and if you want to take part in the boot camp, which is to be organized by the Rochester, which is a 3-day boot camp, you can you can WhatsApp or else visit the link which is provided in the form which is given to you. Thank you.